So the Bambino is good for many occasions, like going out for dinner, fine dining. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be looking at the Orient Bambino Generation 2 version 1. But before we do that, let's take a quick wrist check and see what I'm wearing today. Today I'm wearing the G-Shock DW9052. I did a review on this watch recently. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Let's get into this one. Okay guys, so before I get into this review, let me first apologize. The crystal on this watch is so shiny. It's basically reflecting everything in the room, but I'll do my best to minimize the reflection, so just bear with me. So quick features of this watch. It has an in-house movement by Orient, caliber F6724, which beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It has a power reserve of approximately 40 hours, a date complication, a domed mineral crystal. This specific one is black with rose gold. The case material, stainless steel. The case size is 40.5 millimeters. Lug to lug is 46.8 millimeters. The case thickness, it's 11.8 millimeters. It has a water resistance of 30 meters, so you probably don't want to really get this into too much water. Maybe a little splash here and there, but not too much water. So the bezel material is stainless steel. The band, it originally came with a leather band, but I switched it out for this NATO strap. I wasn't a big fan of that band. I think this color combination goes well with the rose gold and black. The lug width size is 21 millimeters, which is a little strange because normally you don't see lug width in that size, so it makes it a little difficult to find like straps or other bands for this watch. So most people normally go like one size up or one size down. This specific NATO strap is actually 22 millimeters, so it's one size up, but it doesn't look bad if you look closely at it. It fits it very well. So let's take a closer look at this watch. The black dial with the rose gold, I think it's a beautiful combination. The dome also contributes to how elegant this watch looks, and it's very stylish. The finishing on this watch at this price range is phenomenal. So if you look, the bezel is polished, but right all the way to the sides, all the way down to the lugs, it's actually brushed. Now the finishing on this watch is above the price that you pay for it, is the best way to put it. So this watch features a date complication to the 3 o'clock position. So if you pull your crown to the first position, you're able to set your date by spinning it counterclockwise. If you pull your crown to the furthest position, now you're able to set your time. But if you pay close attention, you realize the second hand actually stopped. This watch features a hacking feature, which allows you to set your time more precisely. So you can set your time, and as soon as you push your crown back to the first position, it starts ticking again. Beautiful. So it's very stylish, it's elegant, it's good in many situations, whether you're in the office or you're going to a business meeting or you're out fine dining, or even on this NATO strap, you could definitely wear it like a sports watch. I would definitely do that too. So it's suitable in many situations. So the Bambino actually comes in quite a few variations. There are generations, and each generation has quite a few variations within each generation. So, or I should say, quite a few versions within each generation. So this one is the version 1, but the version 2, it comes with a few different dial configurations, like Roman numerals, and the colors are a little bit different. But I'll include a couple of them in this part of the video so you guys can see how it looks. But there is something for everyone in the Bambino line. So quick backstory on this watch. I bought this watch about 4 years ago. Back then I only wore Casios, G-Shocks mostly. I wanted to get into other watches, but I didn't know much. So I went online and I did some research, and I realized most people were talking about the Orient Bambino, which was the first time I actually came across it. And they were also talking about the SKX. So I went online and I actually ordered both watches. Unfortunately, the SKX is not with us anymore. Moment of silence. But I just couldn't find myself to part with the Bambino. I love it that much. I did the backstory because it's gonna lead into a few negatives about this watch. One of the biggest problem that I'm having with this watch, which is why I have a love-hate for the Bambino. I don't know if I don't think the camera is doing a good job capturing. Let me see if I can position it a little bit. But the crystal has quite a few scratches on it, and if you look close, you can probably see that big ding, and on the top right, the crystal scratches very easily, like very easily. I probably kind of roughed it up, so maybe somebody else who, you know, are more delicate and more careful with their watches probably wouldn't scratch it as badly as I did. But that is actually the biggest problem I have with this watch. I wish they could have given us a better crystal, like sapphire or something. But I guess at $120 they have to cut corners somewhere in order to give you this watch nonetheless. I don't know about you guys, but I'll be willing to pay a little extra if they put a better crystal on there. That's what I would do. Another issue I'm having with the Bambino is the movement is actually very noisy. Let me see if I can get it close so you guys can hear. This is me winding the watch. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And that little rattling is when the rotor moves. It's very noisy. That's a small thing. That's something I could really ignore. It's not like I'm winding the watch every day, you know what I mean? But biggest negative though is definitely the crystal. Even with those negatives, to be honest, I bought this watch 4 years ago. If you asked me now if I would still buy it again in 2022, I would definitely say yes. Okay guys, so this is how the watch looks on my 7-inch wrist. So that should give you an idea of how it would look on yours. Now if you like this video, please consider giving it a like, subscribe to the channel so you can come back for more. And more importantly, please let me know in the comments what you think about the video. Give me your honest feedback. Also, let me know if you like this watch. Would you wear this watch? Do you already own one? Let me know which version do you own, the color and so on, and why you chose that one. And that could probably help someone else to make a decision on which Bambino they need to get. So thank you guys for watching, I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.